Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic Arena. I'm Trent from Tabletop. This is my co-host, Tuna. And tonight we are going to be playing a lot of Jumpstart, non-stop. For those of you unfamiliar, Jumpstart is a new format in which you get two booster packs, put them together to form a 40 card deck. And those 40 cards will be pit together against other 40 card decks, except inside Magic Arena, it's a little bit different. So instead of having only two booster packs that you buy from a booster box, you are going to have three packs to choose from. And then you're going to have a second three packs to choose from. So it's giving you a little bit of choice and variety. And you can read this if you want to. I'm not personally going to do it. But what you have to know is that you can win twice, and then you can restart the event as many times as you want in order to get more rewards from it. And you get to keep all the cards that you open up from these booster packs. Each event is going to cost 2,000 gems, or 2,000 coins, or 400 gems. And we have quite a lot to burn through, so let's just see how this goes. I just got a bunch of mythic rares and rare wildcards thanks to the recent bans. And yeah, I think without any further ado, let's get started on our first packet. And what packets are we gonna get? Under the Sea? Or spirits or dragons? Oh my gosh. Oh wow, do I get to see what's inside these packs before I open them? I do not. How nice. Let's see now. I think dragons. Let's go for dragons. And for our second one's dragons and angels. Yeah. What is my deck? Okay, what we got here? We have Godric the Crown Scourge as our rare card here. We have Baneslayer Angel as our mythic rare. Okay, not bad. Very sad to say that we already had most of these cards. Except for some of these new reprints or Jumpstart exclusives, and these are all going to be added to... These are all going to be added to Historic, so it's a good way to just, you know, get some of your cards back, get some games going on, and then gain a library or collection that you can use for the matchups inside Historic Ranked. Or just making jank decks. Okay. Let's see if we can win 2 games with this deck. Dragon and Angels. Okay, we also have these brand new Thriving Lands, which adds a white, and we can choose one or a color. We're going to choose red, clearly. What's this one do? Draw a card, you control an angel, gain 5 life as well. Okay, I think we're going to keep this hand. Play the scroll first. Dragon spells cost 1 less to cast. And this is actually a pretty nice combination because Scourge works with this. And what can we do? We can play the Goblin Shaman. Or we want to play our Scourge the next turn. Actually, if we play this, we can play Scourge next turn even if it's tapped. Because this is a tap land, this reduces the cost of dragons by 1. Okay, let's have a look. Return a permanent I control to my owner's hand. Why would I want to return a permanent unless I want to get to enter the battle effect again? We are going to choose red for this. Attack 1 with the shaman. No one has died just yet. Opponent plays Devotee. Okay. We are going to play our Emancipation Angel. Bounce this back. Grab our Anointed Orister. Next turn, if we're lucky, we can play the Baneslayer Angel, and then we practically have this game in the bag. I don't suspect this zombie deck is going to be having a lot of flying creatures that can oppose us. Okay. It's not a zombie deck. It is a flyer deck. No, it's a light game deck, yes. That would make more sense. Attack with this. We want to keep the Anointed Chorister for a little bit. Has to be mindful of Godric as well, because he only creates artifacts or treasure tokens at the end of our turn, not the end of the opponent's end turn. Plays a witch. We can't even play our Sarah Angel. I say we risk this and go for it. Let's see what we can get. We gain 5 life and we draw a card. It's exactly what we need, and we're set up for next turn. Attack, attack. How will opponent respond? Will he block the whelp? He will block the whelp. Okay. Get 2 treasure tokens out of that. Oof. Milling some cards. So what do we want to play here? Do we want to play the Baneslayer? Unless I can throw 4 or more. I think that's the play to make. I think we're going to play our Baneslayer Angel. We attack with boat. That would make sense. But I don't want to do it just yet, because we have field advantage. I don't think the opponent can play anything that will cripple us too much if they were to do so. We're going to be doing 8 damage to face next turn because he has no flyers. Opponent plays a Ghoul Razor, returns a zombie card at random. This creates a 1/1. I think the Voice of Province is what we want. Attack to face. Okay. And it should be our win next turn. Unless they have a Massacre Worm, in which case that would take maybe 2 of our guys out. Each opponent loses 4 life, and you gain life equal to the life ended this way. Okay. I have to sacrifice a creature. Alright, sacrifice my token. Opponent then submits to my might. Alrighty, so we did get another rare card. So it was 2 rares inside that pack and 1 mythic for the angels. It's going to be a very late game for us if we do it this way. But we do have removal spells. So, well, it's 1 free mulligan. Did not know this. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Play our Thriving Land. Get the white. We have the Ascension, which I think we're going to use on ourselves. It's going to be a little bit of time before we can actually pull it off, though. How will the opponent do this? They're going to play a Sage. Alright. We're going to play our Celestial Enforcer next turn. Hopefully we can draw 2 more land sources to get the Sarah Angel and to get the Baneslayer Angel. Alright, not exactly what we wanted to see. Whew. Did we really want the Emancipation Angel? I feel like Celestial Enforcer might be a better idea. My co-host has decided to peace out for a little while as she gazes outside. Oof. Exclusion Mage forces us to bounce back our creature. We do have a Thriving Land though. Play out the Enforcer again. It's a good thing we didn't play the Emancipation Angel, because if we did, we would have set ourselves back way more than we had to. We can somehow just get 1 more land. We can play the Baneslayer or the Sarah next turn. Opponent's playing wizards. Oh, wizards and +1 counters, okay. Do we trade? I think trading is a good idea. Because we have flyers. Okay. Play Baneslayer Angel. Will opponent counter? Oh no, they had a wizard's retort? How dare they? And us without bringing stuff back from the graveyard. Play one. Play the Sarah Angel. We do not have a wizard's retort this time. I think the play to make next is just play Sarkhan's Rage to get rid of this Siege Striker. Oh, goody. Oof, and he has double strike. Yeah, not gonna block that. Play the scroll. Play the rage. Attack the striker. Take 2 damage. And I believe that is game from us. Jesus. That is absolutely terrible, terrible luck. Alright. Play this. Hello. This is a pretty nice card. Except I have to shuffle it back into my library, which is sad. If I do this, I can play it on turn 4. So I don't need to summon this straight away. I think this one is a better play to make. Because I can play this in the next turn. And then turn 4 we can play the Lightning Shrieker. No blocks there. Oof. One plays a Gifted Aetherborn. Play our Ting. Play the Dragon Lord Servant. Strike for 1. Death Touch and Lifelink. Oof. And it's better stats than Vampire the Dire Moon, except it does cost 2 black. Oh, a Basserate Lieutenant. So now we kill this, he's gonna get a 2/2 from it. Which we don't want. Grab the Lightning Shrieker. Strike. Tap. Gives +1. Man, was that a terrible card. Lay this down. The big play here is to play our Angel. Then we just gotta leave some blockers out. Because we can tap this plus the Angel to defend against the Vampire. Oh man, a Basri Cat.
We are a team. We succeed or fail as
Aren't we, rickety crap? Can we afford to take this damage? I think we can. So we take 5. Plays this. Exile this. Deal an attack to the Basri Cat.
I failed you, Oketra.
Opponent has Death Touch. I think we're just gonna chump block this. Oof. If we kill this, we'll take 2 damage to face. I think this is the best case scenario. Attack with the angel. They'll get us with the feeder. So they're gonna gain 2 life and we'll lose 2. So it's basically a serrated scorpion. Opponent draws land. Gonna chump block it. Because I don't want to give him the vigilance. I don't really want to sacrifice our flyers either. I say we play our dragon. Attack with the vigilance. This way we won't have to sacrifice 2 of our life next turn. And we'll trade with the voice. I really don't want to trade with this guy now. I have to get rid of this first. I think we're inside a winning state. Pending. And if we can remove this without sacrificing this. What will opponent do? Yeah, this is the best case scenario, sadly. And he creates a 2/2 with vigilance. It's very sad. What the fuck? Can sacrifice a scroll to gain some life here. I really wanted to use this to get rid of the Basri Lieutenant. This man is way more obnoxious. Actually. Yeah, this one's more obnoxious. Attack with just the angel because it has vigilance. Not gonna do the tapping with this because we don't know we need another chump blocker. Opponent attacks with the Basri Lieutenant. Gonna block with just our angel. Gains protection. He doesn't realize I can do this as well, right? And now none of us will die. Good job, sir. Play the Celestial Enforcer. Attack with the angel yet again. Then we will end our turn over there. a few more turns before we reach lethal, which is fine. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Oh, goody. That is a terrible, terrible move. Why would you do that? Ah, so sad, so sad. I believe that is 2 wins with the Dragons and Angels deck. We're gonna try again with a brand new deck. Do 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 do. No. I think Tree Hugging has the best mythic card we can have here. And Minotaurs or Goblins is a really strong Goblin card inside the meta. And I hope we get him. We have gotten... Let me have a look. Goblin Chieftain, which is a really good card. Other goblins we control have 1/1 and haste. We have Goblin Goon as well. Unless we have more creatures than the defending player, we can attack. And for Tree Huggers, what do we get here? We got Primordial Sage. Whenever we cast a creature spell, we may draw a card. And I think there's one more rare that goes with this. I don't believe so. This is the only rare card that we've gotten from it. And we're going to have to somehow win 2 games with this deck. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's have a look. Okay, as we are going first, it's going to keep this. Play our Tribe. Pick red as our secondary color, so we can tap this for green and red. Play one of these. This is really good for finishing off the opponent. Play one of these. So we're just going to get damage even if we hit the wall, due to this guy's effect. Ooh! What the F? A 2-drop with Death Touch. And all you have to do is reveal an elf card from your hand. How quaint. Alright, how are we going to beat this? We're going to need a few more goblins. So I'm going to play this, make it so this can't block this turn, attack with this. Opponent's going to block with Divine. We'll deal 1 damage to the creature. I thought it was 1 damage to the face, but it's actually 1 damage to the creature, which works out. And we're going to play our Veteran next turn, which will deal 3 damage to the Death Touch creature. Hopefully they don't have some sort of instant superpower. Titanic growth, of course. Opponent plays their Elf Shaman. I'm not going to block that. Take the damage. Play our Burl Fist Oak. Play our land for turn. Attack with these two. Opponent will block the 4-2. Not gonna block. Draw a card, get some more power. This thing enters the command. It deals 2 damage. Straight off the bat. We deal 4 damage. Just gonna play the commando. Get rid of this. Opponent has 3 cards left in hand. Plays a Bramble Grave. We should probably do something about this. We attack with this, so just block with the Death Touch. And then we're left with a 3-4 blocker that we can't really do much about. I think this is the play to make. I don't think there's any cards inside our deck that will pump up our guys more than they already have. It's very sad. Can't play this with the Vigilance now that we got rid of the Death Touch. If he has another Titanic Growth in here, that'd be very, very unpleasant. Play the Visionary. Draw the card. Explore. Play additional land, which we can't use. Strike with the Warden of the Wood. And now we have a timer on. Will the opponent be able to stop us before? Ooh, they have a Rumbling Keeper. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. We do have to attack. Then we're just gonna go ham here, so the opponent is gonna be forced to block our stuff. We'll lose our creature there. Deal this, deal damage here. And now we should be able to win next turn, because we are way wider than the other player. That's game. Man, this was a hard combination to play with. This will require way too much resources to allocate this early on. A little bit better. Play red. Show him some dominance. Opponent is playing Angels. Play the Goblin Instigator. And we're gonna need another red source off the top. Or we're royally screwed. Opponent plays an Angelic Page. Not bad. We're gonna attack with both our things. I'm gonna play this just because we need to populate our board with goblins. Opponent decides to pass. We're just going to attack. Opponent decides to block the angelic page with the instigator. That's very odd. Why don't they attack? Oh, they can do it to themselves. Okay. Alright. Play our Goblin Chieftain. Now that we baited out their Eliminate. Opponent's gonna draw a card. Gets another mana source. If he can't remove the Chieftain, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble against this Beetleback Chief. I think the only removal spell that has is the one that creates me a 4/4. So we're just gonna attack with all these goblins. Opponent would decide to block with the angelic page. Gets another 1/1. Gains protection. It's perfectly fine with us. Oof. We have been eradicated. Play the Goblin Warrior. Oh, I think we're gonna risk it. It's a tap land, of course. Opponent is currently ahead of us a little bit. Because the majority of their creatures are much stronger than ours. Sad though, we have enough to play our Sage, which has reach. No. Could sacrifice 2 of our goblin creatures to proc this. I think the first thing we should do is we should attack. Always the first thing to do. Target this, pay 1, sacrifice a goblin, target this, pay 1, sacrifice another goblin. And we'll end our turn there. Opponent plays a tapped Thriving Land. Plays a Voice of the Providence. This means they have to return a permanent, which I'm guessing is going to be one of their lands. Oh no, this is the one that creates a 1/1. Okay. Which we can easily trade with using our makeshift mutations. Gonna play a Visionary. Next turn we can play the Warden. I would love to cast this. Just going to attack with the 4. End our turn there. If we can play this, it's basically a win because we can just get a bunch of cards in response. And the opponent only has 2 left. And they do have the Sarah Angel, okay. They're just saying pass. Okay. Play the Trithing. If we play this, we're going to be taking 7 damage next turn. Which isn't ideal. But it's kind of a risk that we have to make. This has Vigilance, so it can attack and defend at the same time. Oof. Big oof. Oh. One decides to tap us. Plays an arrow flyer. Attacks only with the Sarah Angel. Opponent's being very cautious. We're gonna play this. Attack this. Sacrifice our goblin. Mills 2 more cards. We're gonna play some cheap ones to get a bit more card draw. Opponent's deciding where to tap the Sage, and they do. We're gonna draw a card. Opponent can do 7 damage next turn. We are going to want to play our Goblin Goon. Could attack with this, force him to trade. But then we'll be 1 short next turn. For this to actually attack. Yeah, I think we have lethal. I think we do have lethal. Let's see what cards the opponent drew. They're going straight to combat phase. They're only attacking with the angel, leaving back an attacker or a defender. That's a good move. Opponent plays a Gourmand. Forces us to sacrifice a creature. We're going to sacrifice our... Who should we sacrifice? Because we have 6 mana and we have 6 creatures. That means we can attack and kill this. I think the play to make here is to remove this goblin. The opponent does have enough mana to remove one of our cards from play. We're going to play our Brute. Draw a card. Not gonna lie, not the best cards to be having. We'll deal minimum of 2 damage, so we still need 4 mana in order to win. Draw a card. Combat phase. Opponent is going to tap that, that's fair. If they don't block both of them, they'll lose the game. Yeah, that's the best move to make. Sacrifice to kill this dude. Which I believe is correct, yes. Now the opponent is forced to deal with a full board that we can sacrifice to deal 4 damage at any time we want. And they have a Baneslayer Angel. So we can't just attack into them if we wanted to. Which is sad. Because it has lifelink. Add a land. Play a spinner. Will we do enough is the question. We'll deal 5 damage, they'll heal 5. Blocks the goon. Block 5, we deal 5, so its net game is 0. Except we'll be down a creature. We can still attack with this, and they can't block that because it has menace. Then it's game. Yeah, it's game. And that's 2 wins with tree-hugging goblins. What do we get again? +1. We already got the angels one. +1 dinosaurs? Yeah, so we're mono green. Ooh, you have a Sylvana, Heart of the Wilds. Oh, that's beautiful. And we have a Rishkar Pema Renegade. And just about to put a 1/1 on 2 target creatures. Alright. Forest Art. So we have 1 mythic and 1 rare. Savannah is good. I'm not too sure how good she'll be inside this format, but she's good. Guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah. Good work, Tuna. Have some food. Plays a tap land. We're gonna play our tree dinosaur, defender. Alright, so we have something like a ram true here with Savage Stomp. Ooh, that's a really nice card to have. I was hoping to get one of him. If an opponent discards a card this turn, you may draw one and lose one life. Can't say I'm very particular. About that creature killing us. So we're just gonna be safe. Better safe than sorry. And now we have a 5/5 creature on the board. Countdown is real, boys and girls. Each creature I control has a... Oh. Tap for mana. Okay, that's actually really nifty. Does opponent have a board clear? Communicate with dinosaurs. Works for tribals, okay. Plays an Entomber Exert. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Return target creature from graveyard to hand. Or opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature from it, and that player discards that card. Oof. Kinda screwed the pooch over there. And next turn will be very lethal depending on what they play. If they can get 2 blockers out, they'll survive another turn. We can destroy a creature with flying. And if they play an enchantment, we have works around for that. And it's game. Oh, and there's Mox's Goblin Grandee, the card that we were looking for. I was hoping to get this inside our previous Goblin deck, but sadly that wasn't the case. go first again. Yeah, I think this is a good play to make. Let's shoot. Play this. Okay, not bad for a 2-drop. Play this. We're going to play our Furted. You can remove a counter to get another land onto the field, but I don't think we need that much mana at the moment. This will probably be our saving grace. Oof. And it must be blocked if able. That's sad. Makes me wonder why they didn't attack with the ranger now. Could play this next turn, put the 1/1 counter on our dinosaur. Oof. It's 2/2 as long as you control a dinosaur, okay. And we are currently getting screwed on land. Opponent plays a lurker. Can't exactly destroy him, can we? And we can't afford to play our cards yet. Put a 1/1 counter there. Could play this. But we'll lose a counter for it. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like this for now. Because we play this next turn, we're going to turn into a 4/4. That the opponent has to answer. Destroys an enchantment, how dare you? Oh, that's sad. Don't want to block with that. And now we're at 5 mana. We're still too short playing this green dinosaur creature. Could play this. Oh man, that's terrible. Just gonna have to hope we get another land next turn. Currently we're being outvalued by a Crypt Lurker. Of all cards. Opponent's just gonna attack face. Probably has a lot of instant cards inside their hands. They're not using their mana at all. Oof. Feral Hydra. Or Hydra. play this. Play our 5/5 dinosaur. We are royally screwed. That's a really strong card. It only gets taller. I think we have one as well, so we're just gonna have to hope we can do this. Next turn we can activate this ability to create a 4/4. I think populating our board would be the best idea. Removing this. I don't want to risk there being an instant that gives them Death Touch or something, so we're just going to take the damage for now, because we can afford it. Oof, isn't that nice? Power and toughness is equal to the amount of lands on your field. That's messed up. Just gonna create another dinosaur here. No attacks on our end. Yeah, I think this is the only thing we can do. I knew he had something like that up his sleeve. Forces us to sacrifice a creature. Now he has a flyer, which we can destroy. Put a 1/1 counter onto our dinosaur. Attack. Now we have a blocker in our druid. Oh no. If that thing dies, we lose the game. Come on, something would reach. Yeah, that's game. Alright. Play turn 2, Tyrannodon. Opponent plays a Vines. It's our turn here. We cannot attack with this unless we have a 4/4 creature. Opponent plays a lot of defending. I believe we played the... Now we can attack because we are a 4/4. Opponent's just gonna take it, okay. Plays a human. Oh, it's one of those mill cards. So if you mill one card or more, they mill twice that many cards instead. Alright. I'm not too sure if I can, like, go against my next play, though. Guess we'll see. Play this. And play this. Attack for 9. Blocks with Divine. Shouldn't attack with the Malkin. Damn it. Plays at the fairy's tutelage. Oh dear. Aren't we in a heap of trouble? Play this. We're going to remove that enchantment. Is it an enchantment or artifact? It's an enchantment. Okay. So we're going to destroy that. Then attack. He blocks with the Tower Wave Mystic. Gotta be careful, we're already down to half of our deck. Opponent knows exactly what they're doing. Blocks with the gargoyle. Okay. They want to keep this in case they can play something much bigger. But they can only currently tap for 1. Okay. Then we're going to strike. Opponent blocks. Will they block their other creature? They will not. Okay, 1 turn left. Can you mill me before I die? Nope. That's game. We've got a Cow's Fight Fixer, one of the earliest cards to be have leaked. So whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay blue or black. If you do, draw a card. And then for 1, sacrifice a creature. Cow's Fight Fixer gains indestructible at the end of your turn. And Garrick's Uprising for M21. And that's 2 wins again. So we're going to resign from this. Go for the next one. Oh, spooky. Or vampires. Did we pick vampires already? I don't think we did. We tried tree hugging already. Let's try spooky, because I know we haven't tried that one. Walls or lightning? Rainbow? Why would I not go for rainbow? Yeah, and rainbow gives us Maelstrom Angel. So when it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a spell from your hand without paying its cost. Great! All this color correction. And we have a bunch of cards here that will help us correct the curve. But it's very risky playing this one. I do like the new art inside this alloy mirror though. It's pretty sick. We have Liliana's Standard Bearer. That lets us draw more cards depending on how many creatures die. I believe that's the only rare card we have. You know, for something called Spooky, you would hope for something a little bit more scary. But yeah, we have a Chamber Sentry, Maelstrom Angel, and Liliana's Standard Bearer. In theory, this deck should be one of the strongest ones yet. Okay. Alright. Chamber Sentry. It's not how much you spend on it, it's how much mana of different colors you spend on it. So we can play the Thriving Moor into the Swamp, and then we'll play this Chamber Sentry for 2. It's really hard to choose. It doesn't really matter which one we pick. So we're just gonna go for maybe white. And our turn there. I think turn tree. This is a turn tree play. Because we can tap this one for swamp. Tap this one for white. Yeah, no, it's turn 2 play. We can't, there's no way around this. Or is there? Da da da. A Prismite. So then we have 3 colors currently. I'm gonna need you to give me some more of that color correction, please. Opponent's playing lightning. Well, alright. We're gonna play tree. So this one's for white, this one's for black. This one doesn't matter, as long as it's one of those other colors. Pick red. Pick red. Oh, pay 2. Oh, that's not as cool. So we can only get 2. What the fuck? That's annoying. That's really annoying. You have to tap it out yourself, otherwise it won't give you maximum optimization for the Chamber Sentry. I could sack this for more cards, which I think is the play to make. Because dealing just 1 damage isn't good enough. This enters your field. You may search your deck for a basic land, reveal it, put into your hand. Take action. What do I need? I have white. I need red and green. And blue. Take green. As long as we can play the Fusion Elemental, I think we've got this. That touch tree. 2-1. Play this. Still 1 mana short. Gonna play our Regisort. No attacks on our end. Need 1 more land in order to play our Fusion Elemental, but we want to get rid of this. Otherwise it's just gonna get rid of our Elemental. Opponent plays a forest. I'm not gonna block. Take the tree to face. Can't be blocked by walls. Attacks each combat if able. Opponent is currently holding up something. Deal 1 damage to the Leaf Glider. Oof, that's a very, very powerful Leaf Glider. Could play the Eternal Taskmaster. Yeah, well, their turn there. We can play this next turn. In order to block against the Juggernaut. Meteor Golem? Well, that's just rude. Oh my god! That's minus... Why the fuck would I do that? Ugh. This is so bad. Literally so bad. Oh dear, this is so bad. We are currently 1 color short. We need a blue source. Or a red source. Because the Prismite corrects one. Doesn't correct the other one. Kills the Taskmaster. Perfect. Just what we want to see. Oof. So much damage. But we can play this now. And we'll die. We'll literally die. We need something to remove this. Because we played the Elemental. We'll be dead. Because we can only block 1. Plays a Visionary. Draws a card. Plays a land. Draws a card. And he returns He returns the stupid golem to his hand, so now he is invincible. We'll play our imp. Oh man, this is a terrible game. Yeah, we lost. No way around this one. Okay. This adds 1 mana of any color. Adds 1 mana of any color. Alright. Play this one in first. Put a charge counter on the core. Plays a guard. Not bad. Play the Rupture Spire. Plays colorless. The Iron Root's power is equal to the amount of creatures I control. I won't have enough creatures for a while. Plays the Iron Root Warlord. Each other rogue enters with another +1. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. Alright. Ouch. Beginning of the upkeep of enchanted, that player loses 2 life. Oh no. It's terrible. Play the Maleficent Sphere. Pay 1 to equip it. And we're just gonna pay 1 here to equip it. Then we're just gonna add a charge. We can sacrifice this next turn for the village rights at a cost of 2 life, but we will get a charge counter onto the side and draw 2 cards. Opponent plays a Rogue's Glove. Ooh, he may draw a card. Lose our 2 life. Play our Ting. Get rid of our guy. This doesn't give us mana that we want. We do need more creatures on board, but I also don't want him to attack us to draw more cards. I think the play is to wait and see what he does next. That way we can place this onto his creature. Oof. Lay this on here. Opponent gets to draw another card. We have to discard a card. And another counter. Play this. Play an imp that we can tap for that touch. Great Prophet Prism. Equip it onto our dude. And we'll end our turn there. We want to get rid of the Blackguard using the Imp. Mainly because we don't want this to trigger again. But we will have to discard a card, which the Caged Zombie should do fine. The other two cards I'm a little bit more apprehensive of having. But if the Blackguard dies, this will be the last turn that it will have for trigger. Unless he has another copy inside his deck. Although I'm not too sure what the distribution is like inside these Jumpstart packs. You son of a monster. Equips the gauntlet to the angel. But you can't attack, so that sucks for you. We're gonna play our Maelstrom Angel. No attacks here. Battles in the skies, boys and girls. The Enforcer. 2 cards. If I have 8 cards inside my discard, this will get another 2/1 and Death Touch, which is scary. Oof. Attack with the Imp. Opponent will block. We'll gain Death Touch. Pumps up the site. We'll play our Taskmaster. And we'll play nothing else. Next turn we can attack for the Maelstrom Angel for 8. Can summon the Fusion Elemental as well, which would be nice. Man, is that a lot of flying. Still won't be enough to destroy her 8/8 though. It will deal 4, 6, 7 damage. So I'm just gonna pass. It's fine by me. We're just going to attack with the Maelstrom. Opponent will block. With the Pegasus. It's thinking, is it possible to beat him? I think the opponent kind of wins this though. They've gone wide enough that we can't really do anything to them. So remove that. Play the Fusion Elemental. And our turn there. And I think the thing to play next is that we should leave out the Maelstrom Angel for defending, and then we'll just keep attacking with the Elemental. Oof, and he has a lot of health left. And he has a Death Toucher now. Yeah, this is way too slow. Yeah, we've lost... Ugh. Yeah, this deck is far too slow in order to compete with these other slow decks. Take a mulligan. Keep this. No. Play a swamp. Because I don't want to lose it. Okay. Put up his aside. We'll pay 1. End our turn there. Pay 2 life, return target creature card from graveyard to hand. That's not good for us. We're gonna play a Fitted Imp. Oh, they're gonna mill us. Well, have fun. We literally have nothing. This is one of the worst combination of cards I've ever seen. We put the side on, make it a tree, and we're not going to block. Play their Stalker. We're going to attack. No. We're going to attack with the Prismite. Opponent decides, yeah, sure, whatever. We're just gonna play our Alloy Mirror. Terrible, terrible. And it must be blocked if able. That sucks. Oof. We got screwed for mana this turn. So hard. No. Block this. What are you... Block. Block. Turns into Death Touch. Okay. And the opponent can just pay 2 life to return a card from their graveyard to their hand. Oh, Merry Christmas. Put a charge counter onto there. Play our zombie. Not gonna lie, Tuna, not looking great. This is absolutely trash. We need to play our Regisaur. But the Angel needs to be played as well. So that's 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 colors at any given time, which sucks. Because if we could play the Angel, a flyer would end this game pretty easily. Oh, great. Canafe Stalker. So we're going to be forced to attack him, and then he'll have the stupid side, and then he's going to keep recurring that until we are unable to do any more damage to him. Our only way of winning is we draw into lands, to play the Maelstrom Angel, to play more cards out. Stop that thing from populating. Side grows. Plays a Stalker, equip it to the Stalker. What the hell is that? You little monster. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, this ain't good. And that's game. God damn. Tuna, spooky rainbow isn't doing it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Play the swamp. You can play our imp to the alloy, keeping us in our color. Opponent's playing angels. God damn it. When it enters the battlefield, return target permanent to its owner hand. Then that player discards a card. Great, if not for the fact that it costs an arm and a leg. So now we have... How much mana on the board? 3 colors. 4 mana. So we need 2 more mana in order to play this. 1 more mana to play this one. What the fuck? It has First Strike and Lifelink. A little bit redundant on the choice there. But sure. Flying Death Touch. Yes, please. Attack with this. Yeah, come at me, bro. I can go for it. Oh, got a bone to pick with you. You little monster. Put back... Yeah, blue source for this. Play our Dutiful Attendant. We can tap the Mirror for mana in order to turn the imp into a Death Touch 1-1 or 1-2. Village Rites would be great right now to get rid of the Bone Picker. Turn to a Death Touch, please. Get rid of the Oyster. Oof. This would be a perfect card to play. No attacks. Opponent plays a good card next turn. We can play this, force him to lose his stuff. Turns to a 7/7. Wait, what'd that do? Okay. Actually, it doesn't turn to a 7/7. It turns into an 11/11. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Does enough damage for that. Could play this. Turn target permanent to hand. Return this. Attack. I'm just gonna take it to face. Going to attack 1, 2. Okay, finally, a win. Can we get a second win? The sad part is we didn't even use most of the stuff from the Maelstrom pack. We just used a lot of the stuff from the Spooky pack. That was such good luck that we managed to get that. Mulligan. A little bit better, not the best. Sack this. Find land. We need black. No, we already have 1 black source. Green. Yeah, green. Because 2 of our cards here require green. Each player discards a card. Oh, this is gone. Oh, great. Great. So good. Attacking for 2/2. Okay. Oh, I just love this. Look how great the curve is. It's our turn. I'm not doing anything. Why? Why did you not attack me? Why are you showing mercy? Play this. Its power is equal to the amount of stuff on the board. Had a feeling the man has a lot of removal spells, seeing as he didn't play anything last turn. We play our Alarmir. Looks like we're going to have to trade against a makeshift battalion, who's going to get way too big. Okay. We're just going to play our Raging Regisaur. No attacks there. Can't eliminate this, but he can use a final blow on it. Rise again, you little monster. Now we each have to sacrifice a creature. No, he doesn't have to sacrifice one. It's only when you cast it. Damn. Play the Dutiful Attendant. No attacks. Opponent plays a Steed. Play the Vitrite. Get rid of the Attendant. Get back the Warlord. Draw 2 land. Of all things to get. Gonna have to finishing blow this. No attacks. Oh boy, oh goody, oh jeez, oh jeez. And that's game. No! Add insult to injury. Come on, Spooky Rainbow. You gotta do this. We just need one more win and then we can pick a different damn deck. Oh. So nice. We're up against a mill deck. God darn it. What's wrong? I'm not gonna lie, we're not as well equipped for this sort of battle. Oof. Milling 4 cards every turn. That's 10% of our deck. No. Right. Right. I have to go into the air. course they have a capture sphere. They are not going to attack. Good for us. We're also not going to attack. What the hell? An activated ability that forces me to mill? That's sad. Goodbye. Destroy this. 13 cards left. 13 turns left to do damage. Can we win in 13 turns? That is the question. I play a tutelage, draw a card, then I have to discard a card. We're running out of time. Running out of time. Gonna have to get rid of this. Return target creature. Who do I want to return? Probably aerial assault. No. Oh, damn it. We're just gonna have to win this the old-fashioned way. Return this. Attack with boat. Deal 1 damage. We have 1 more turn to win this. Ah, of course they have a dragon. And I think we won. Play this. Equip it here. Attack. Deal 1 damage to this goblin. And yes, that's game! Oof. Oh my god. I hate this deck. I hate this deck so much. Oh wow, thank you so much for the Scholar of the Lost Troves. Actually, Scholar of the Lost Troves is a decent card. It's also one of the earlier cards that were released. I think it was a Biobox promo or something? So, when it enters the battlefield, you may cast target instant sorcery or artifact card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So it's basically a 5/5 that costs 7, and then you can play an instant sorcery or artifact card for free. If an instant or sorcery cast this way, it would be put into your graveyard exiled instead. So this is a really nice one to have in EDH if you're playing some sort of casual level. Resign. Next deck. Next deck. Okay. Above the clouds. I want to play pirates, but I would like to play flyers as well. Would the doctor be a good one? Heal up while we're attacking down below. I think that's a good one to make. Above the cloud doctors. What cards do we get for this one? We have Kira, Great Glass Spinner. Creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell ability for the first time each turn, counter that spell or ability. Okay. This allows us to grab a 2/2 flyer if we gain 3 life or more during a turn. Gives us lifelink. Whenever it attacks, you control an artifact or enchantment. Gets 1/1 and lifelink at the end of turn. Okay. It's actually pretty good. 1 Lofty Denial. Have Speaker of the Heavens as our other rare card. Angel of Mercy. Okay. This is going to be... I'm not too sure how to say it. More consistent than the last deck, but not by much. I think our play here is to play a white in order to get some early aggression out, along with some life gain, which will help our priest create that 4/4 angel. Assuming that we can draw him. We have our Lofty Denial. But no flying creatures. Opponent is playing Demir. Plays Eliminate. It's not a bad trade for us. We play our island with our Keen Glide Master. I know he only has one of those inside the stack, unless he managed to get 2 copies of it. Scuttermutt. This is kind of dangerous, because I think he has the Angel package. We'll play our Walls of Ruin. Scry 1. We need to land in order to activate this. So I think that's what we're going to try to achieve. I'm going to attack. Because I don't want him gaining a mana source from this. And I know he's not going to block it. If he does, it'd be a terrible move for him. Plays a Juggernaut. Okay, how exactly do we go against that? Gonna have to go over his head. No attacks. No, Tuna, you can't sit on the table. We will not attack that. Yep. Sacrifice and deal damage. Return target creature to hand, draw a card. Play a blue source. Play the mirror. You're just gonna wait till Lofty Denial, whatever it is he's planning. He currently has 3 different colors of mana on his side of the field. We're not going to block that. We can regain health. Get our Bright Mare. Do we want to counter that? I say we do. Play this. Play the Angel of Mercy. Gain 3 life. Attack with the Singer. Opponent can sack this next turn in order to deal 3 damage to any target. Can block this, get rid of the Juggernaut. Which I think is the play to make. He could sack the Excavator, but I don't think they're going to do that. We want what? Play our Bazari Light. Attack with the Singer. Can give the Acolyte flying next turn with the Glide Master, dealing 5 damage. Opponent's out of cards now. Can sack the Aether Spellbomb to draw one, or to return one creature to our hand. Turns the Stinger to our hand. We're just gonna block this. Gets rid of the Juggernaut. Play our Singer. And we're going to save our Bright Mare till next turn. Because I want to use this. No, it wouldn't be good. It's really sad. Because even if we attack and use the Rookie Mistake, their creatures wouldn't die. It's very sad that we drew this now. If we had it last turn, it would have been a lot more useful. Ah, and they're returning the Juggernaut yet again. They can attack, but all they're gonna do is tap their stuff for no reason. Oof, a short sword. Play the Brightmare. Tap the Juggernaut. Attack just with the singer. This is really sad because we can't kill the Juggernaut. We can if we dedicate 2 resources to it. But then we'll lose 2 of our creatures. Deals 3 damage, and we live to tell the tale. Equips. Attacks. And we're gonna get rid of it yet again. Okay, timer's on. We'll win in 4 turns. Of course they heal. We'll win in 5 turns. Block. Block. And the opponent concedes. Okay, not too bad. We have a lot of sustain here. White. Play the island. Play the Keen Glide Master. Could revitalize next turn. But I want to draw into our priest first. Oof. Attack with this. I don't mind trading. Probably just gonna take damage. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna revitalize ourselves. I'm gonna block that. Play the island. Play the acolyte. Attack with the Chorister. So it's gonna block that. That's fine with us. Still have the swift response. And the capture sphere. What's that do? Whenever you cast a spell with power 4, 5, or 6, it deals 4 damage to any target. Oh, whenever you cast a spell with 7 or greater, it deals 4 damage to everything. Isn't that neat? Isn't that fair? There's our man of the hour, but we need to heal. And if we cannot play this. If we play this, it's just gonna get killed. We need to wait until he has much less cards in his hands. Just 3 more life. Just 3 more life. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Opponents bringing back their Crow of Dark Tiding. Really wish we could skip response that, but we can't. Why? Because if we do it, it's not going to end well for us. We want to save it for whatever 4, 5, or 6 creature monster he has there. So we're just going to play our speaker. Okay, 6 lands. What you gonna do? Unless the other 3 cards inside your hand is also land. Of course. Just gonna have to make sure that doesn't do anything. You can still activate the ability, so he needs 1 more mana source to do so. Then he can activate the Bone Pit Brute and all this stuff inside his graveyard. It's our turn. Play this. Kinda wanna wait because we have an enchantment or artifact. Opponent plays a lurker. We're gonna play our roaming Ghostlight. Because now it's a matter of getting this off the board so that we can attack with our flyers and end the game. Oh boy. Opponent can now activate the ability of the Grave Waker. But if he does, he can't summon his flying creature. No. Oh, goody. Destroy this. No. Ah, he has enough mana anyway. Okay. Looks like opponent's also playing a Doctor deck. Oof. Each creature in your opponent's graveyard. Alright. Don't want me lose my anointed. I wanted to save this for the Eerie, but I don't think we're gonna get it anytime soon. This. Play the Singer. We can trade Anointeds. Oh my god. Should have suspected that. Play this. Play the Wall of Ruins. Could go for another Angel. Attack. Opponent sitting on 4 mana for some reason. Clearly because they have nothing in their hands they can play. Plays Light of Promise. Oh dear. That's gonna get much bigger. It's gonna get rid of that. Nip in the bud. Oh man, Light of Promise is such a good card in this format. They have an Angel of Mercy. How dare they? Aha! You can play our Acolyte next turn. Pump up our Angel. And the Singer. So then he has to trade with us. Oh! He's got Tiny Bones. Taps a creature. Gains life. Okay. Play this. Play our Bazari Acolyte. Place a counter on these guys. Attack for 7. He also has a Bazari Acolyte. How quaint. Block here. Play our land. Bounce back the Acolyte. But we do that. Yeah, we can bounce back the Acolyte. Play our Roaming Ghost Knight. Get back our Acolyte. Play it next turn. And then we should be advantage us. Phyrexian Rager. I wonder if he realized he should just attack with everything. Because I can't feasibly destroy everything. Heal 2. Where do I want to put this? One on here. One on here. Attack with all of them. Opponent can block one of them because it's lethal otherwise. Actually, I could have played this in response. Ah, damn it. Not on my A game today. Block this. Block the mare. He does 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 damage. And we heal for 2. Discard a card. Play this. Play our Timber. I believe that's game. Oh. We're getting a Corsair. Captain. Didn't know Corsairs were doing courses. 2 out of 2 wins. Okay, let's call it a day there.